Up next on SciFiantasy, Ecto 1 Part 3. Hey everybody, it's Kenny Conklin from SciFiantasy.com and welcome to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Jason Marshall's build of the Ecto 1A, and it's going to be the third part in this series. Like I said before, every Friday we're going to have a video up from Jason in this series until it's done, and then we'll have another one of his builds after that. So thank you for stopping by and checking out the channel and checking out Jason's work. Not shaking it out. I don't know what that would be. But anyway, enough out of me. Let's get over and see what Jason's up to.
Now I've used the silver Sharpie because I don't trust my paintbrush work, and also I'm not too concerned about the how it didn't coat so well, because I am going to weather the underside. It's going to be very rusty, very dirty. I also did the rims. Now, in the pictures it just shows the chrome rim, but in actuality, Ecto 1A has a white steel rim with a chrome center cap. So that's what I've done there. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to tackle the lettering on the tires, but they were white lettered tires. As for the chassis, I went over it with some with some weathering. The first was a total coat of old rust. I mixed it with water to make a slurry, coated the whole chassis, and then wiped off the excess. Also did that with a lighter color to signify, that would identify medium rust. And then did the same procedure. And then I used fresh rust, and I just kind of dabbed it all over the place, and then wiped off the excess. As you can see, the difference there between old rust and fresh rust. Did some additional painting. I did the lower red support, oil pans red, transmission silver, and the exhaust is all silver. Hopefully you can pick up the blue tinge I applied, just to make it look like it's been heated up, but it's not rusty yet. Also, a vehicle from 1953 would have drum brakes all the way around, so those guys got a coat of fresh rust. And that pretty much brings us to the end of the day. So I went ahead and decided to light this kit. So the first thing I did was, I went ahead and gave the grill a wash so it doesn't look all chrome all the time. Drilled out the headlights. Those should end up being 5mm LEDs when I'm done. I don't know what this is down at the corner of the bumpers. I thought it might be markers or turn signals, but I don't know what the road and highway regulations were in '59. So I just gave them a coat of silver to just bring them out a little bit. Put the strobes in, and there should end up being a single orange one right there. The instructions call for two, one on both sides, or one on each side, but yeah, there should only be one on the driver's side, below the driver's side strobe. But I did the decals, and I clear coated, and before I did the clear coat, I wouldn't say weathering, but I was able to highlight the door frames and the various separations so that it is it just doesn't merge into the background or the rest of the car. It's a little hard to tell on the hood, especially with this, sorry about the shakiness, especially with this camera. But I did also weather the grill a little bit, so it's, I guess it's a grill at the base of the windshield, so it's not so flat. And of course the tailgate was done as well. I do have to fill the gaps, the light that caused me a light leak around the edges of the rear bumper. As for the car, well, you might notice it's looks a little different than it did before. That is because I've weathered it. Mostly just dirty is what I was going for. I put a little bit of rust in a couple of spots, but nothing too crazy. So really it just looks dirty and grimy. Now the back's dirtier than the front, the intent being, like, car driving down a dusty road. The aerodynamic forces give you the, all the crud at the back. I also did some work on the diamond plate, so it's a little chipped and worn so that it has a used appearance. And yeah. Oh, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but I clear coated this with a semi-gloss because I wanted that dull look. But what I did is, once it was on, I took the thinner and cleared a spot in the shape, ideally the shape of windshield wipers.
Well, that's it for this part of Jason's build. We really appreciate that he's on the channel and helping out. And if you have any questions or comments for me or Jason, please put them in the comments section below, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can, as we always do. We appreciate you guys hitting the subscribe button and the little notification icon and checking out the videos every time one is up. We really, really do appreciate it. It helps out and all that other good stuff. So that's pretty much it for the night. I hope you guys have a great night. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and little icon button, and we'll see you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.